The time is at 6 Friday night, October 5th, 2018. It is now for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Friday night, October 5th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11:16 p.m. and it is 40 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel. Late night news is Collins mentions AI appearing to cement Kavanaugh confirmation. In Chicago, Jason Van Dyke taken into custody after jury convicts him of second-degree murder, aggravated battery for each of 16 shots in the Laquan McDonald killing. 8-year-old girl pulls 1,000-year-old sword from the lake. Yo, George Soros isn't paying Kavanaugh protesters. While Christine Blasey Ford doesn't want Kavanaugh impeached, she has no regrets. Christine Blasey Ford in the Planet Memory Theory. Paul Manafort agrees to forward Trump Tower Hamptons properties in Russia probe. Mormon church backs the deal to legalize medical marijuana in Utah. President Trump boards Air Force One with like paper stuck to his shoe. How Nobel Prize and Me2 Mouse when the Senate vote make this a moment. What is Russia's GRU military intelligence agency? Pompeo lowers the expectation for a summit planned in North Korea visit. Corker, Coons, Murphy, Connolly, where is Jamal Khashoggi? Norton Church pays tribute to father Maurice O'Connor. Rainy man charged with FURI after a 3-car crash. Flooded in Norton. On Elm Street. Could be due to contamination and cleanup. No. Heavy fire erupts in Pawtucket. Musk treats spooks investors sinking shares. U.S. employment rate is a 48-year low, so why are so many Americans still out of work? Ford and automaker at Crossroads seeks cuts in partners. I know executive shows a paradigm shift at Apple, Gene Muster said. Three Palestinians died Friday during a regular weekly protest at the Gaza-Israeli border, Gaza Ministry of Health said. President Trump on Friday signed a 5-year reorganization of the Federal Aviation Administration bill. In Ann Arbor, from individuals to foundations, locals dedicated to bettering the community. North Attleboro man indicted on mal attack on wife. The Feinstein Foundation gives back to students and schools who make helping others a priority. Attleboro police say a parolee monitored with an electric bracelet screened by stolen semi-automatic handgun for a suspect arrested this week in downtown Attleboro. North Attleboro man deemed danger after a break-in and assault. Gunshots heard in Attleboro believed to be from the car. Bridgewater in a victorious over Dartmouth High, 34-0. Looking at some greater Taunton High football scores. Mansfield falling to Taunton. Mansfield Hornets over the Taunton Tigers, 34-14. Diamond over Bristol Plymouth, 20-0. Quare Cassidy 17, Bishop saying 14, and Dighton over 34. Abonoket 7. We'll have more high school football scores coming up in a little bit on the Peter Channel Sports segment. Father-son described brutal anti-Semitic bullying at Stoughton schools. Growing number of gun cases in Stoughton keep police on guard. Departments turn on enforcement deceased Taunton police officer. Different kind of prayer service at a Bridgewater church for those who are fighting addiction. Call it Canine Intervention Pets will be blessed at Raynham Church. Milton at 7:30 on Thursday morning. Traffic 99 period. Right on between East Milton Square Deck has small parks supported by metal and concrete over the highway as crossing guards help pedestrians across the maze of crosswalks along the deck and cars backed up. The traffic lights are checking for a position make lane change with typical morning East Milton Square as since the Southeast Expressway was opened back in 1959, the town of Milton is still trying to fix East Milton Square. Fox Rock Properties plans to move to Quincy Center. Growing number of gun cases keep police on guard. Duxbury defeated Hingham 38-20 to go to 5-0 in the season. New Horizon set up for New Year's flyby with Ultima Thule. Michigan's men's 22-pound meteorite to be worth $100,000. Matt covered genius theorist truth honor for moon birth theory. HPV vaccine expanded for people aged 27 to 45. Typhus reaches the epidemic levels in parts of Los Angeles area. Vitamin D supplements are largely worthless. Four hours ago in Cambridge, Massachusetts, a fatal pedestrian struck Magazine Street. Female subject struck by a truck and fatal injuries. Expect delays in the area. Peter Shell News Time. Here's 11:22 on this late Friday night, and it is time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees squared off in game number 1 of the AL Divisional Series at Fenway Park, the first time they met in a postseason since the 2004 ALCS. And the Red Sox exploded for 5 runs, including J.D. Martinez 3-1 shot, but the Yankees kept it interesting thanks to the Red Sox bullpen, but Kimball prevailed from the fire as the Sox edge at the New York Yankees 5-4 take a 1-game lead in this best-of-7 series. Game 2 will be tomorrow night at 8:15 p.m. at Fenway Park. Alright, other scores around the Major Leagues. The Milwaukee Brewers can take a commanding 2-game lead in the best-of-7 series with a 4-0 win over the Colorado Rockies. In the LDS in game number 1, Houston Astros over the Cleveland Indians 7-2 when the LA Dodgers. In the bottom 6, leading the Atlanta Braves 1-0 at Dodger Stadium. The Norton Lancers football team put up a good effort, but they came up short as they fall to the Dedham Mariners at Dedham 23-13. Nathan Segard opened up the scoring with a touchdown and gave Norton a 7-0 lead, but then Dedham scored 23 points and the Lancers tried to get something going on offense, but mistakes and bobbles did them in, and Lancers kept it interesting as Hunter Murphy got a pass from Tyler, but it was too little too late as the Norton Lancers fall to the Mariners of Dedham. 23-13 as the Lancers are 1-4, Dedham 4-1, and next up for the Lancers, they'll be back at Adams Field next Friday night against the Medfield Mustangs. Looking at some other scores around the Massachusetts High School football. Dexter 40, Hyde 8. WRSA 14, East Boston 6. Wayland 37, Nolan Top 0. Falmouth 46, Dennis Yarmouth 22. Belmont 17, Winchester 14. Doherty Memorial 45, Leominster 24. TBAI 25, O'Brien 11. Sonam 40, it's Belrose 14. Everett 34, BCI 10. Milton 48, Weymouth 14. East Long Meadow 35, Wakona Regional 8. Denver's 29, Lane Classical 20. Needham 28, Braintree 8. Walpole 43, Brookline 0. Newburyport 15, Trenton Regional 14. Pentucket Regional 28, North Reading 23. St. John Paul 2nd 16, Lowell Catholic 12. Weston 43, Georgetown 13. West Portland Tohoto 43, Lunenburg 22. Methuen 20, Andover 17, Millbury 42, Stockbridge 8, Cook, Westwood 13, Medfield 0, Case 56, Seacock 15, Milford 42, Sharon 7, Canton 14, Stoughton 7, Air Shirley 27, Murdoch 26, Framingham 34, Golden North 25, Amesbury 20, Ipswich 14, Old Rochester 38, Somerset Berkeley 19, Northampton Atkins 9, it is West Springfield 6. West Bridgewater 33, Upper Kaliper Cod 14, Plymouth South 20, Rockland 15, Scituate 20, Hanover 0, Kingsbury 28, Clinton 0. It's Maynard 55, Hudson 7. It's North Wendover 37, Chelmsford 0. Acton Bucksburg 35, Drake 7. Athol 50, Mohawk Trail Regional 8, Fitchburg 17, Martinsburg 16, Central Catholic 40, Lowell 0, Ashland 31, Norwood 0, 10 Squad Regional 14, Grafton Memorial 13, Aspet Valley 49, Bay Pap 0, Northbridge 40, Bradley 12, Valley 42, Somerville 23, Leicester 20, Bartlett 0, Xavier Brothers 14, Brockton 0, Palmer 47, Pathfinder RVT 0, Bolton 47, Quabbin Regional 14, Nashover 29, Algonquin Regional 15, East Bridgewater 42, Middlebury 14. Gilman's going to call 2018 Red Cup course almost unplayable and a waste of his time. Peter Children's time is 11:20. 7 on this late Friday night. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep beep. Let's start off on the MBTA red line experience delays up to 20 minutes due to early police action at Charles southbound. Fitchburg train 4:32, 10:35 p.m. Inbound up part of what choose up for 10-50 minutes beyond schedule between on stop scheduled to the late arrival outbound train. Havel train 2:25, 9:20 p.m. for North Station operator 55, 6 minutes beyond schedule between Wakefield and Havel to the late wait on the right of the way. Alright, look at the highways and byways of New England. Right now, Rhode Island, it's looking good. 395, both ends back between Putnam and Killenly. Southeastern Massachusetts, Cape Highways, they are looking good. In Boston vicinity, it's looking good. 395, looking good from 120 to New Hampshire border. And Central Massachusetts highways, they are looking good. 291, southbound side, so after the spike in Chicopee. 84, both ends back up to Reed and Waterbury, Connecticut. Burr Parkway, both ends back between Fairfield, Connecticut. Route 7 on the northbound side, also at Burr Parkway in Norwalk, Connecticut, and up in northern New England, 93 southbound side, so between Hudson, New Hampshire, and Spotted Turnpike southbound side, so around Rochester, New Hampshire, and 8789 southbound side, and 91 southbound side, also Canadian in New York, Vermont, and Howard 50 on the northbound side, so in South Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Joe News Time, 11:29 on this Friday night. It's time now for a weather report, and it felt like sweater weather today, as it was your typical fall-like day in New England. Sunny skies, crisp temperatures. It made the feelings of a perfect fall day today in New England, as it was a perfect night for football, high school football around the Bay State. And now, looking at the radar, satellite illuminated shows patchy rain showers north of Rutland, Vermont, and rain showers in northeast Vermont and northwestern New Hampshire, and rain showers in upstate New York down at southwestern portion of Quebec, and snow showers northeast of Whedon, Quebec, and rain showers northwest of Waterville, Maine, and rain in the Brown, Millinocket, Maine, and down in Namato in North Brunswick. Temperature spread around in the region, it is in the 40s, the 50s in southern New England. In Massachusetts, it's in the 40s, close to 50 degrees in Massachusetts, 50 in Chicopee to 40 in Taunton. Rhode Island, it is in the upper 40s in northern New England to the low 50s in coastal Rhode Island, and upper 40s in northern Rhode Island. And it is in the 50s to low 60s in Connecticut with 49 degree reading in Wilmette, Connecticut. And the Cape Downs, it's in the 43 to 54 degree range right now, from 43 in Falmouth down to 54 in Chatham and Nantucket. Up in northern New England is in the upper 30s to 40s in northern New England. Alright, forecast goes like this. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a low about 40 degrees and calm wind for Saturday. To partly cloudy skies about 6 to about 3 or 4 degrees. Light variable wind shift to the southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Sunday. Partly cloudy about 34 degrees. Light west about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Sunday night. Slight chance of showers, patchy right between 11 p.m. midnight. Otherwise, mostly clouds by 56 degrees. Light north wind just ratio 20%. Club say slight to chance before 1 p.m. Patchwork for 7 was. Mostly cast by 65 degrees, transpiration 20%. From Monday night, Patchwork up to 40 was. Mostly cast by 55 degrees. Tuesday, Patchwork for 90 was. Sunday, cast by 73 by 62 degrees. For Wednesday, Patchwork for 90 was. Mostly sunny cast by 70 by 62 degrees. And for Thursday, check the shots, Patchwork. Right now in North Massachusetts, it is 40 degrees with a overcast, guys. And that's good for the Peter Channel. Late night news on this late Friday, October 5th, 2018. Peace. We have a good night with a good positive to the nose. See you tomorrow, board to board portal. We have a good night.